Our resident adventurer, Harry Hurt, is taking America by smart car. And this week, that smart car is docking in Rockland, Maine, where he joins forces with a local fisherman in an attempt to take on one of the East Coast's most notorious crustaceans.
All right, so you're in charge. What are we going to do today?
We're going to go out, we're going to haul some lobster traps, we're going to catch a couple lobsters, hopefully. We're going to bait some traps and have some fun.
So lobsters actually smell the bait.
Yeah, they do.
They got noses.
Yep. They've got a little bit of eyesight, but they don't have very good eyesight, but they've got those antennas, and those antennas will smell through the water.
This is what pulls the traps right up out of the water, the hauler.
What they do, they come in and they try to get this bait. We don't want to feed them, we're trying to bait them. And we put this bait in a little bag here. This is herring. Now we're going to take this old bait and we're going to dump it back into the trap.
Now am I trying to hook the buoy or the rope?
Both.
Both?
Yep.
Okay, well I'm going to try to do both. If I can get one, I feel like I'm lucky here. Come here, little baby.
Yeah. Keep the buoy into the rope. No, the rope. Hold on.
I'm going to have to jump in the water if we're not careful here. What do we have here? So we want to pull this up, right?
Pull this up, and then what you got to do is you got to let this rope go at the same time. Okay?
Yeah.
There. Hey,
look at this.
Huh?
How about that? We got two lobsters,
That's a little better.
That's a little better. So how do I get these out of the trap?
You want to reach in and you want to hold him right back here like that. Keep your hands and your fingers out of the way. Now what we got to do is measure them. Okay. In the state of Maine, they've got to be 3 1/4 inches long from the eye to the back of the carapace. Okay?
So that
this one's good. This is a good lobster.
All right. Now what's this called?
This is called banding the lobsters.
Yeah.
We're going to put the bands on here. This protects them from biting each other.
Biting each other? How about biting me?
Well, I'm biting you too.
Anyway, now we could take this home and steam it, boil it, anything?
Steam it, boil it, bake, stuff it, saute it.
So what are we going to do with these things now?
We're going to put them in the bag.
Yeah.
We're going to take them up the store.
Yeah.
We're going to have them cooked.
Yeah.
And we're going to eat them.
We're going to eat them tonight.
Oh, we're going to eat them tonight.
I can't wait.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Rough gig for that Harry Hurt.
It's not fair.
It's not.
Showing that so
we've
early.
been in the lobster trenches, both of us.
We have been.
You worked at a lobster restaurant?
My first job was as a busboy at a restaurant called the Royal Pheasant in Buffalo, where they had a $9.99 Friday night lobster special.
You don't always expect the lobster in Buffalo.
You don't.
That's why it was only Friday nights.
You don't expect.
There are certain odors that go along with lobsters when you're busting a table that are pleasant. I worked at the Fishtail, Lenny and Joe's Fishtail. I worked in the lobster stand where I was in charge of killing the lobsters through high school and college. And
you were cruel.
I knew it was, but you know how they always tell you growing up, oh, to where they can't feel anything. Once you close that wheel and slam the door to the steam pot shut, they're fine. Except, I learned in our research,
they feel pain.
They feel pain. They have a very sophisticated nervous system. They sense actions that will hurt them, harm them, and they don't go into a state of shock when harmed. They feel pain until the nervous system is destroyed.
You're not reveling in this or anything,
No, but
you?
now I feel like I can never eat another lobster roll. I prefer them with butter. I don't like the mayonnaise, by the way.
Okay. All right. Good
Yeah?
stuff. Yeah.
Do you still eat lobster, or did you get sick of it?
I know I still eat lobster. I enjoy
do?
lobster. I'm a big lobster fan.
All right, good.
All right.
All right.
Hey.